Welcome. You are watching the campus news from Holy Cross College, Nagercoil.
News for the second half of the month of August 2023. August 12 to 16, 2023. 1 week of hands-on training on baking and food processing. The Department of Costume Design and Fashion and the Deanery of Entrepreneurship Development, in collaboration with Holy Cross Home Science College, Thuthukudi, organized a 1 week of hands-on training on baking and food processing. The resource persons, Mrs. Carolyn and Mrs. Maria Thangam, assistant professors of the Department of Food Science and Nutrition, Holy Cross Home Science College, Thuthukudi, trained and introduced the participants to making 15 baking products and food processing. Cookies, cakes, pastries, pizza, bread rolls, jam and jelly, tomato sauce, healthy powders, pickles, cutlets and puddings are just a few on the list. 40 students and 5 homemakers participated in the training. The participants were provided certificates and materials and were encouraged to spearhead entrepreneurial ventures independently. The hands-on training was initiated by Dr. Sister Mary Gilder, the Secretary of the College, and was coordinated by Ms. Menaka. August 19, 2023. Orientation Program on Industry 4.0. The Crossian Human Resource Development Center organized an orientation program on Industry 4.0 for the teaching staff of the college. The resource person, Ms. Maria Ryan of the BMS International School, Jakarta, Indonesia, in her virtual address, oriented the participants about the role of technology in shaping and blending human and artificial intelligence, the history and use of Industry 4.0 in educational system, and shed light on the utility value of the technology for the educators. Dr. Franklin Ragila and Dr. Prakash Shobha coordinated the orientation program. Orientation program on yoga for a healthy and happy life. On the same day, the orientation on yoga for a healthy and happy life was organized for the non-teaching staff at the multipurpose hall of the college. The resource persons, Mr. P. Rajathirumani, a retired professor of chemistry at Arinyar Anna College, Aralvaimoli, and Mr. Loganathan, a retired bank manager of the Central Bank of India, oriented the participants on the benefits of yoga with a live demo of yogic postures. The program was coordinated by Dr. Sunitha of the Crossian Human Resource Development Center. August 21, 2023. National Conference on Nanotechnology Innovations in the Energy Sector. The Department of Physics organized a national conference on nanotechnology innovations in the energy sector at the multipurpose hall of the college. Dr. Sister Sahaya Selvi, the principal of the college, offered her felicitations in the inaugural session. Dr. S.R. Sarath Kumar, an assistant professor of the Department of Nanoscience and Technology, and Dr. Sibi K.S., an assistant professor of the Department of Physics at the University of Kerala, Thiruvananthapuram, gave the invited lectures in separate sessions. Also, as part of the conference, papers were presented and proceedings were released. Dr. Priyadashni and Dr. Krishna Priya convened the conference with a resourceful organizing committee headed by Dr. C. Nirmala Lewis. August 23, 2023. Descent of Chandrayaan-3, a live streaming. Students and staff members of the college watched the live streaming of the descent of Chandrayaan-3 with excitement, pride and happiness and rejoiced at the soft landing of the rover on the lunar surface. The live telecast was made available due to the efforts made by the CHRDC. Video and poster release of Kumari Kondatam. On the same day, in an event organized at St. Joseph's Hall, Rotarian DGE Major Donor Meera Khan Salim released the video of Kumari Kondatam, a cultural fest organized by Holy Cross College in collaboration with Uyarthum Karangal, an educational and charitable trust based in Chennai. Dr. Sister Sahaya Selvi, the principal of the college, released the first look poster. Kumari Kondatam, a cultural extravaganza, is an upcoming event scheduled to be held on September 30, 2023. August 25, 2023. Mega Book Launch Fest. The Department of History, in collaboration with the Deanery of Entrepreneurship, organized the inauguration of the Young Writers Forum and book launch event at St. Joseph's Hall. Dr. Sister Mary Gilder, the Secretary of the College, and Dr. Sister Sahaya Selvi, the principal of the college, each in their addresses appreciated the efforts of the Young Writers Forum for initiating a massive book launch and congratulated the budding writers. The chief guest, Dr. P.P. Chelladurai, the former Vice-Chancellor of Madurai Kamaraj University, placed before the audience the vast scope for writing that is available to be explored in a meaningful, analytical, critical, and creative way, and urged the writers to continue to hold the pen and publish more. 29 books by different authors were released at the event. The special invitees, Mr. Ponnilan, the Sahitya Academy Award-winning novelist, Ms. Malarvati, the Sahitya Academy Yuva Purashkar winning novelist, Mr. A.K. Perumal, a distinguished folklore researcher and literary historian, Mr. Swaminathan, a special Tamil correspondent of The Hindu, Mr. Jabba, the publisher of JE Publication House, Professor Senthi Nadarajan, an inscription researcher, Mr. Mangavale Rajendran, the program executive of All India Radio, and Mr. Sarlur Jagan, the writer and social activist, felicitated and released 29 books of the budding writers and received the inaugural copies of the books. The founder of the Young Writers Forum, Dr. K.S. Saumya, the co-founder, Dr. I. Jalaja Kumari, and the mentor and startup cell coordinator, Dr. K. Baby, together organized the event. August 26, 2023, one-day entrepreneurship training for women. The Deanery of Entrepreneurship of Holy Cross College organized an Academy Trust-sponsored one-day free entrepreneurship training for women at the multipurpose hall of the college. Dr. Sister Mary Gilda, the secretary of the college, welcomed the gathering, and Rotarian A. Aramugu Pillai, the district secretary, offered his felicitations. Rotarian Major Donar Muthaiya Pillai, District Governor, Rotary International 3212, delivered the inaugural address. Engineer Arul Gerald Prakash, former director of the Kerala Science and Technology Museum and Planetarium, and Dr. Samuel Jnanaprakash, professor and head of the Center for Marine Science and Technology at MS University, addressed the gathering and spoke on science for sustainable livelihood and livelihood opportunities in Kanyakumari district. The participants were given hands-on training in fish preservation, packaging and sales, aquarium and fish keeping, vermiculture, vermicompost and jute product manufacturing. The workshop, in which over 100 participants were given entrepreneurial motivation training and business mentoring, was coordinated by Dr. Jenny Chandra Padua, the Dean of Entrepreneurship. August 30, 2023, Onam celebration. In a celebration organized by the Student Council, warm and jubilant Onam festivities found its resonance at the college. Leading the way, legendary King Mahabali made an entry and delighted the audience, who were donned in traditional attire. The message of Onam was recalled, and Dr. Sister Lima Rose, the Vice Principal of the college, addressed the gathering. Joining the fest with spirit, dance and song performances by young talents kept alive the fresh charm of the festival. Dr. Mabel Idel Queen and Dr. Leslie Fatima, the Dean of Students, coordinated the celebrations. August 31, 2023, Orientation on Competitive Exams. In an orientation program on competitive exams, Mr. Anand Bhubadi, the director of ECC Academy, created awareness among the students about various job opportunities available in the government sector. The orientation program, from which nearly 200 students benefited, was coordinated by Dr. Sujan Flower, the nodal officer of the placement cell. These are the latest from the campus. Holy Cross College Nagercoil takes pride in its winning streak that continues into each day and every minute of the year. Stay tuned until we meet in another edition of Campus News. Thank you.